make a Luan here. Probably gonna have about 7 pieces too many, but as you can see, we've been doing, you know, the other room that you saw. But the reason we're doing Luan is it's kind of like the paneling like you see in mobile homes, which a lot of times now they put sheetrock too. But I didn't want to do sheetrock. I'm just not a huge fan of sheetrock, and I didn't want to put a bunch of nice tongue and groove in here in these kids' room. They don't care nothing about having pretty wood, so we're gonna paint it instead. And I'm dang sure wasn't about to spend all that money on that pretty tongue and groove just to paint over. Door casing, or the door frame is a little out of square, so we're gonna rip this a little bit off of that. So we're doing the getting ready to paint the walls. So we took some plastic wood. I don't know what the container is, but we put it in here. It's water based, but it's a little too thick to fill the cracks and stuff with, the nail holes. So we put it in here, put a little water in there, and mix it up, thin it out, and spread it on all the nail holes and the seams, kind of like you would like drywall. And I went back and sanded it with some 220 grit on my orbital sander. So now what I'm doing is caulking the seams here. You can see there's some gaps and whatnot. And I got this Alex Fast Dry paintable caulk. And I got about a 1/4 inch, an 1/8 inch speed or so. And I run down it. And I got this little caulk tool that you can change the tips out on. That's the one that works best. And I'll run it. I'll run my bead of caulk down. And I go back, swipe it, but you can't do much. You can see here I got a rag to wipe the excess off. Basically, swiping it, and then, you know, wipe what's extra on my rag off, swipe a little bit, anyway. And it leaves this nice, smooth bead of caulking in the corner there, so when I paint it, it'll be filled up. The only places I'm concerned a little bit is where it's a little thicker, a little off here. You know, we had that and it didn't line up perfectly. Like here, this is a little bit higher. Tried to get it level. We'll see how it does. It's pretty smooth when you feel it, but it may leave a little imperfection. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to go back and sand it just a little bit more on one side or something, and then touch it up with some more paint. But anyway, so far it's coming good. I'm just doing this caulking. So we got the rooms done. I had a painter come in and finish it up. I had put some paint on there, but some of the seams, you could kind of see them. So I went and just tried to put some filler and sand it, and I didn't go wide enough over the seam. So you can still kind of see it when the light hit it a certain way. And of course, it's never perfect, but I really didn't feel like fooling with it. I wanted to move on to try to get some other stuff done. So I just hired him to come in, and all he did, he took it back down and just taped it off and put a couple coats of mud on there, wider than what I had, to make it appear, you know, nice and smooth. So he finished it out with a couple coats, and it looks good. And he went ahead and did this room in here too. And what he did to start with on this one is he went back and he put, so you can see, it's never perfect. You can see, you know, somewhat of stuff, but it's pretty smooth. But anyway, he went back and primed it with some, like I said, he put a couple coats of the mud on there, then he primed it with oil-based primer first. Then he come back and put I think it was two coats of the, I don't know how my camera got zoomed in, but anyway, 2 coats of the latex paint I had on there. Kensington and Clark, I think, is the brand of paint. And it looks nice. So I'm happy with that. We got moved on to something else. And including the cabinets in here. So that's gonna wrap up this video for the walls. And we'll do some trim in the window stuff later.